Please press the thumbs up to confirm. Very good morning, everyone. So first of all, we all are very happy that yesterday our Indian women's team has won the World Cup. So let's just congratulate the team. Yes, we all are very happy, right? Congratulations. Yes. What a game, what a best example for team spirit, right? Teamwork. Everyone played very well and they all contributed to this victory. So their hard work, their sincerity, their dedication could be clearly seen. It was really amazing. So with this positive note, let's start with our session. So how is everyone today? Can you please type in the chat box? Just one word. How do you feel right now? Awesome. Very good, Shrikant. Really lovely. Good. Freya is saying very good. Yes, everyone, please participate in the chat. You all are feeling good? Great. Everyone, can you please participate in the chat and let me know how you are feeling? Lahorika, how are you feeling? Ramya and Suri Kavi, how are you feeling right now? Please participate in the conversation. Let me start sharing the screen. Okay, so just now, before starting the discussion, Lahorika was asking me that, ma'am, I want to submit the assignment. So I can see Shreya has already created a folder. So please observe this, everyone. I have created a folder for you. So let me just share it over here as well. And it will be shared in the WhatsApp group as well. Can you see this, everyone? There is a folder. There is a link to the drive. Okay. When you click to this link, you will be reaching over here. Here I am going to upload all the assignment, topic-wise assignments. So we have covered the basics. We have covered one more basic thing is that, and we will have if-else assignment. I will upload the if-else assignment as well. Hold on, let me upload it right away. For branching, the next assignment is on branching. So 2 assignments which are basics and the third assignment is on branching. So once you complete the assignment, what you have to do is, all of you, everyone is with me. You are able to click on the link. You can do it later also. Just listen to me carefully. Here, can you see daily demos and notes? So whatever I am teaching you, I am uploading it here. So date-wise, I have created the folder. So whatever content I am teaching, I am uploading it here. You can get the reference, the entire information from here. Then this is one folder. This is assignment submission folder. Okay, I have given you the folder access. Editor access is there. What you have to do, like what Shreya has done. Shreya, I request you to use your complete name, okay? Because one more Shreya might be there, so it will be difficult for me to understand. Okay, I can see owner is Shreya Deshmukh. So what Shreya will do, Shreya will just go to this folder. Shreya, what you will do is just right click over here and you can create one more folder here saying this is assignment number 1. Yes. And in the assignment number 1, you will right click here and click on file upload and go to your location where you have saved your file. For example, wait a minute, your batch is which batch? October batch, right? This is 27th October generative batch. So let's say this is the folder where you have stored your assignment. So what you'll do is select these files and click on open. So these 2 files will be uploaded over here straight away. So no need to create PDF and everything. Directly you can submit the code. That is also okay with me. I'm just making the thing simple right now. Later on, I will help you to create the PDF file and submit it. अभी अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो ये easy option हम use कर सकते हैं. Let me repeat everything one more time. Everyone, please be focused here. Let me share the link one more time. Hold on for a second. So this is the link to the drive. What I will do is I will, everyone, please focus. Yes, Lahorika, I am helping you. Please focus here. See, I am sharing the link. What you have to do, just click over the link. Once you click over the link, are you able to see this folder, everyone? Can you please press the thumbs up and let me know you are able to see the folder? All right. Now inside this, you will see assignment submission folder, right? Second one is assignment submission. Go to the assignment submission folder. Here, what you will do, you will create a new folder. For example, Lahorika. Lahorika. What is the surname of Lahorika? Let me just check. I can't see the surname. Okay. So let's say I go ahead and say create. So one folder with the name Lahorika has been created. Now I go inside this folder and I create a new folder called as assignment 1. Right? Now you go inside this assignment 1 folder, right click and click on file upload. And on your machine, just go to the location where you've saved all the files and select all the files. You can select multiple files by holding the control key down. Okay, all the files you can click here and then click on upload. So you should be able to upload all the files. So if you have understood the whole process, can you please press the thumbs up, everyone? Just confirm by pressing this activity you have to do later, not now, but at least you click on it. Ma'am, new folder not open. Others, can you please confirm? Are you not able? Shreya was able to create a folder. So Lahorika, I don't see why you are. See, I've already created a folder for you, Lahorika. So can you please go ahead and upload your files over here? I will just delete these files. I don't need them. Let me just click on delete. You mailed it to me. So going to the mail and copying it here. I mean, this is a common repository on which we should be having it, right? So can you please try one more time, Lahorika? Later on, you can try. Just right click over here and click on file upload. All right. Just try. Otherwise, I will manage from the email. Shubham has also made it. Okay, let me check Shubham. I will just go back. Yes, I can see the folder of Shubham Trivedi. Very good. So you people are able to do it, right? Awesome. So just one more information, everyone. I have uploaded 2 more assignments. Okay, basic second assignment and if else third assignment. So total three assignments have been uploaded on the drive. So, but that third assignment, why I did not upload? Because today I'm going to teach you something more on if else, and after that you should be able to solve the third assignment. So far so good. Can you please confirm by pressing the thumbs up and give me a green signal so that I can proceed ahead? Is my screen shared? My screen is shared, right? Okay, awesome. Now let's proceed, everyone. So just let's do a, sorry, I couldn't join on Saturday due to previous. So let me tell you a good news that we didn't have a session on Saturday. Saturday, Sunday is an off. I mean, later on you will have some other activities like soft skill session and all. But yeah, I mean, day before yesterday, we didn't have any session. Okay. So there is nothing to worry and you did not lose anything. All right. Chalo, फिर आगे बढ़े. So what we have learned till now, we were discussing in our previous, I mean, what we have done till now, we first of all understood what is Python. So we discussed that Python is, I told you, right, Monday we will be doing the revision. So let's do a quick recap of what we have covered in the past week. So what is Python? Python is a programming language and it is versatile. It has huge libraries. It can be used for creating different types of applications like mobile application, web application, for scientific and research purposes, etc. Machine learning, data science, AI, everything. For everything, there are libraries available in Python. So it is very, very rich, very popular, and very easy to learn programming language. Then we discussed about the language translators. So we discussed that the computer understands the machine language, but we as a user, we have the habit of using the high-level language like English. So we are comfortable using English. So English language needs to be converted into machine language. So who will do this translation? It will be done by the language translator. Now, we have two types of language translators. One is the compiler. I told you that this is one of the most important interview questions. So we have a compiler and we have an interpreter. Okay, so what the compiler does, the compiler takes as an input, a high level language and it converts it into binary, that is a machine language. But how does it do this? So this is my source code. So this is my original program, or we call this as a source code. What it does, it takes the entire program and everything is converted into binary. That means in the terms of zeros, ones and zeros, it will do the conversion. If at all there is an error over here, if there is an error, the compiler will stop there and it will say, please rectify the error. You please correct this error, then only I will be able to convert it into binary. So this entire conversion will happen. Am I clear, everybody? This is the role of the compiler. So the compiler, what compiler expects, that if you have a program of let's say 1000 lines, all your 1000 lines should be free from error. There should not be any error. If there is a single error, then the compiler will stop and it will say first you do the conversion, then only the binary will be generated. So that is what it is, right? So that is one limitation of the compiler. But once the binary is generated, you can execute it a number of times. So once the compilation is done, it is very, very fast. The execution is very fast. Okay, this was about the compiler. Then we discussed about the interpreter. So how the interpreter works? This is my source code. So what the interpreter does, it takes the first line of code, converts it into binary and executes also. So we see the output. Take the next line, do the conversion, execute. Take the next line, do the conversion, give the output or execute it. So line by line, conversion, and execution happens here. Okay, that is how the interpreter works. Now coming to Python, how the Python code works. So we have the source code in Python. This is our source code in Python. We take the source code, but first step is go through the compilation process, compile the code, but this is not total compilation. This is, we can say, partial compilation. So we compile the code partially, and what is the output here? The output is a byte code. So what is byte code? It is not binary. It is not binary. It is something similar to we can say a little bit higher level language, or we also call this as an assembly language. Okay, so byte code is generated. Now this byte code is given to the client. So this is the client machine, suppose. This is the client machine. So we give the byte code to the client, and on the client's machine, what is installed? On the client's machine, we install something that is called as a Python virtual machine. This is called as a Python virtual machine. So Python virtual machine has the interpreter, which will take up one line of the byte code, do the conversion, execute. Take the next line, do the conversion, execute. So line by line execution is done by the interpreter, which is the part of Python virtual machine, which is installed on the client machine. This is how the Python code is compiled and executed. Can you all please press the thumbs up to confirm we are okay with this? Clear? We have already discussed this part, just I am doing a quick recap. Yes? Okay. Then after that, we went ahead like we have to learn the language. So when we are trying to learn the language, so there are two things which are important. One is the syntax and the other one is the token. So what are tokens? These are the smallest building blocks. These are the smallest building blocks of our code. So the small units which are there, they are termed as the building block. So inside the tokens part, we had discussed about the variables. So what are variables? Variables are the, we can say, a memory block, okay, whose value can change. For example, right now it is 10, later on I can change it to 12. So something which can change, can change. That is termed as a variable. Then we moved ahead and we discussed the concept of identifiers. So when we are talking, let's say I have three variables. So these are my three variables. Then the question is, how do I recognize these variables? How do I talk to these variables? So what I will do, I will name them X, Y, and Z. So this is how we try to identify these blocks. So identifiers are names given to programming elements. Right now we know the concept of variables. So I'm saying variables. These are the names to variables. Later on we will say class. So name of a class, name of function. So all the different programming elements can be given the names which are termed as the identifier. So these blocks have been given some names so that I can talk to those blocks. I can identify those blocks. Later on we moved ahead with the concept of data type. So what are data types? So when we want to reserve some memory block, I mean, this is my RAM. On the RAM, I want to remove, I want to reserve some memory block. So how the Python virtual machine, my Python virtual machine, how it is going to treat this block? Whether it is a number, whether it is a string. So that is how do we tell that? Means how you have to, for example, if there is a number 10, right? If it is a number, then I can do plus 5 on this. So it will be 15. But if it is a string, let's say ABC. So ABC plus 5, it doesn't make any sense. So my Python virtual machine should know whether this is allowed or this is not allowed. So we have to, work on this. So that is why we have to specify how to treat this memory block. So for that, we have the data type concept. So we discussed that we first started off with very basic data types. So number. So within number, we have integers, we have float, and we have complex. So complex is basically used for scientific purpose. Then we discussed about string. So strings will be like Vaishali. So that is a string data type. Then we discussed about the Boolean data type. So Boolean is wherein we have true and false. Okay, and we also saw about the none data type. That means sometimes there will be a scenario where I don't want to mention the data type or I don't have any data type associated. So I can just have a variable and say it doesn't belong to any category. So that is where it will be none. Its type will be none. So this was about, can you please confirm whether my PDF has been sent? I'll do that, Lahorika, don't worry. Okay. After the session, I'll do. Okay, let's not interrupt in the session. Let's be focused here. Everyone, please focus here on the revision. I'm not doing revision for myself, right? I'm doing it for you all. So you all be focused here and you all please, concentrate on the revision part. So this was about the data type. And after that, we moved ahead with the operators concept. So the different operators are basically used to perform some mathematical and logical operators. So first of all, we had discussed about the arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are like plus, minus, multiplication. Then we have division. So for division, we have these two types. Then we have the mod and we also have this type of operator. So what is the difference between these two? Suppose we have 5 divided by 2. So here the result will be 2.5. That will be the float answer. But if I say 5, floor division 2, I will get the answer as 2. That is the difference. So here the answer is integer. Then what is a mod operator? So mod operator will return the remainder. So I'll get the remainder as 2. When you divide 5 by 2, you get the remainder as 1. So this returns the remainder. And then what is this operator? So 5 to the power 5 to the power 2. It is written like this. So that is 27. So this is the exponent operator. Now, when we are going to use multiple operators at the same time, so for example, I have to perform like this. So can you continue? Yeah, Mohit, no issues. Recording will be provided. Okay, it will be shared in the group. I hope you are there in the WhatsApp group. So the recording will be provided there. No worries. Okay, I will be sharing the attendance sheet in a short while. So you can mark. It is the same attendance sheet that was sent to you earlier. Okay. So when there are multiple operators, then it is better if you do not provide the no priority, then the compiler will decide or the interpreter will decide on its own. So better if I want this operation to be done first, I should put it in a bracket. This operation I want to be done first, so I should put it in a bracket. So this way the complexity is reduced. Everyone is okay with this? If you do not provide the bracket, what is going to happen? Everything will happen based on the rules and regulations of the interpreter. So far, so good. Everyone is with me. Everybody is okay till this point. Please press the thumbs up to communicate. Okay, awesome. Next, we had seen the assignment operator. So what is assignment operator? Single equal to. That means x is equal to 5. This means 5 value is being assigned to x. Then we had seen plus equal to. So if I say x plus equal to 3, there should not be a gap over here. Okay, just to confirm. Here, there should not be any gap, no space, no gap or no space. Okay, this is this. If you put a space, it will not work. So x is equal to x plus 3. Here, space is okay. But when you are combining two operators, gap is not allowed. So x is equal to x plus 3 can be written in a shortcut, right? X plus equals to 3. So this kind of operation is allowed for all the operators. So I can also have something like this. All right. So this was about the assignment operator. After that, we moved ahead with the relational operator, relational or the comparison operator. So greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, and double equal to. So these are basically for the comparison. So let's say I have x greater than equal to y. So again, two operators we are using together. So no gap in between. Okay, this has to be no gap. No gap. जहां पे भी आपको whenever you are using more than two operators, make sure there is no space. Okay, space should not be there. All right, so this was about the relational operator. After that, we moved ahead with the, which one is that? Logical operator. So what is a logical operator? And, or, and not. So can you please tell me what is and operator? You can put in the chat box, everyone. What is and operator? Yes, no one remembers what is and operator? 1 and 1 is 1. Rest or combination 0. Both are, or in other words, you can say if both are true, then only the result is true. Yes, Bhavji? When you say 1 on 1, 1 and 1, I mean it is like more about the bitwise operators. So when both are true, then the result is true. What is about or? So this was the case when true, true is true and remaining all are false. This was about the and operator, right? Only this is the case where you get true, otherwise all are false. Whereas what is or operator? Very good. Both are false. Then only the result is false. Rest all are true. Correct. So true, false is true. False, true is true. And true, true is also true. Then not. So false, not of false will make it true. Not of true will make it false. This was about the what I can say, the logical operator. Okay. Now, after that, which one we had seen? We had seen the identity operator, right? Identity operator. So, what is identity operator? That suppose I have the variable x whose value is 10. So here Python will allocate a memory block whose value is 10, and let's say its address is 100. Suppose I go ahead and create another variable y and whose value is also 10, then Python says you refer to the same memory block. So x and y both will be referring to the same memory block. So their addresses or their identifiers will be same. So both will be referring to the same memory block. So that is the idea of identity operator. So how do we check it? X is Y. So is the identity operator. Right now we will get the result as true. Let's take another scenario. Suppose X value is 15 and Y value is 10. So X is having 15 and Y is having 10. So both are having different memory blocks. So obviously their addresses will be different. So their identity will be different. So X is Y will return as false. This was about the identity operator. Then we moved ahead with the membership operator. So what is membership operator? So let's say we have a collection of elements. Let's say A, B, C, D, and E. These are the set of elements we have. Now in this set of elements, let me call this as my data. In this set of elements, I want to check whether, let's say C is present or not. So right now you can see, yes, C is present here. I can see this. So how do I say C in data? In is my membership operator. So this will give us the result as true, right? And the other case, suppose I am trying to check for F. So we check F in data. So this is going to return the result as false. That is the idea of a membership operator. After that, we moved ahead with the bitwise operator. So what is bitwise operator? Like AND. So 1 and 1 is 1. Remaining all others like 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 1 and 0, they all will result in 0. That is the bitwise AND. So here suppose we have the data like this. So if I am performing the AND, so bit by bit it will apply. So 0 and 0 is 0, 1 and 1 is 1, 0 and 1 is 0, this is 1. So remaining bits are zeros. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I want to apply bitwise OR, so what is bitwise OR? Both are 1, 1, 1, 0 is 1, 1, 1 is 1, 1, 0 is also 1. Only this is the case, both are 0, then the result is 0. That is the bitwise OR. Then we have a complement. Complement is simply invert the bits. So all the bits will be complemented like this. That is the complement. Then what is the shift operator? Shift operator is like this. So let's say 5 shift by 2. So 5, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 1. So here I have to shift the bits. So this bit will be shifted over here. This will be shifted over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again do the shifting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the right shift. So similarly, if you want to go for the left shift, so 0, 1, 2. So we have to shift on this side. So every bit will be shifted here. So it will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. One more shift. Like this, we are shifting. So are we clear on this, everybody? The shifting operators. And one more thing we have seen was the XOR operators. So 5 XOR 2. Suppose I want to perform. So 5 is 1, 0. This is my bit 0, 0, 1, 0. So XOR is if both the bits are different, you get the result as 1. Otherwise, you get the result as 0. If both the bits are same, you will get the result as 0. If both the bits are different, you will get the result as 1. So this is the XOR operation. So this was all about the operator. So if everyone is okay till this point, you can please type C for clear in the chat box. This time I don't want you to press the thumbs up. I want you to type C for clear in the chat box. Everybody quickly type C for clear in the chat box. Those who are new and you have not gone through previous sessions, I request you to go through the recording. The recording will be shared in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so this was about the operators. I can see a bunch of clear coming up in the chat box. Can I request everyone to please participate? Because I don't see everyone typing the messages. Quickly type everyone clear in the chat box. This is to also ensure that you are present in front of the screen, right? Okay, so next we moved ahead with the branching concept. So what is branching? That whenever we have a condition, right, we have to take a decision whether I have to go, whether I have to, what I can say, yes or no types. So let's say we have a number, I have to check whether the number is even or odd. So we take a number x, we divide it and we try to check with the remainder. If the remainder is 0, if the result comes out to be true, I can say yes, this number is an even number. Otherwise, I will say it is an odd number. So how to write the program? We first of all accept an input from the user. So we accept an input from the user and then if we use if keyword, if x mod 2, if this is equal to 0, then what I have to print? Print x is even. Otherwise, we will print x is odd. So here the important point is, whenever you are writing the if block, the moment you hit the enter, you put a colon, you hit the enter, you can see some space over here. Similarly, with else block also you will see the space. These spaces that appear, these are called an indentation. Okay, automatically. So Python is purely controlled by indentation. So whatever you are writing after this indentation, that will be considered a part of the if block. So if condition, this part is executed when it is true, else this part is executed when the condition is false. So this was the basic if else. Then we had also seen the examples of nested if else. Nested if else. So what is nested if else? You have if, then you have some condition, then inside this you have another if, like this. So with this you may have an else block and again else block. Inside this again you may have an else block. So this if block is inside another if. That is called as nesting. So we had seen so many examples with nested if else. If everyone is okay with this part, can you please now press the thumbs up? Then I will move ahead with the next topic. That is our today's topic first. Okay, so I can see Subhash and Rajat and Rohit and Shreya confirming. Everyone, can you please confirm? Clear है? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So right now, today first we will see the ladder. If else ladder. Now what is if else ladder? Sometimes, let me take an example. So let's say I ask the user to enter a number. Okay, and I ask that the number must be between 0 to 9. You have to enter a number which lies between 0 to 9. So, if the number is a 0, I want to show the output as ZERO. If the number is a 1, I want to show the output as 1. If it is 2, I want to show the output as 2. If it is 3, I want to show the output as 3. So, based on the number, I want to show the output. That is my requirement. Now, how do we do this? So, considering the if else, So first I will check if x equal to 0, then I will say print, and here I can happily print 0. After that I go to the else part, else. In the else block, again I will put a condition. If x equal to 1, then go ahead and say print 1. Else. Inside this again I will put an if x equal to 2. Then print 2, and so on. Are you all able to understand what I'm saying, everyone? If the number is a 0, right, we can print a 0. If it is not 0, else means it is not 0. Then again I'm checking, is it 1? If it is 1, print 1. Otherwise, is it 2? Print 2, and so on. So we are going in this direction. So if we have to continue in this direction, this is coming up in the form of a ladder. Okay, that is why the term is if-else ladder. But if you observe this code, do you agree it is looking very complicated? I mean, when the code keeps on growing, up to 9 I have to write. So don't you think it will become like this? Very complex. So Python comes up with a very simplified syntax. So what you have to do is x equal to 0, print 0. Here, watch here everyone. These two things can be merged together. In Python we use elif, x equal to 1. Print 1. Elif x equal to 2. Then I will say print 2. Elif x equal to 3, print 3, and so on. So can you just compare this one and this one? Can you see it is much more easier now? Everyone, do you agree with me? The previous code that we had written, this one that we had to written, and now it has been simplified in this format. This is called as if-else ladder in Python. This is if-else ladder in Python. Okay, so let's go ahead and quickly solve some of the questions. So first one, I will solve this one only. So let me open my VS Code. So you people really liked it. Yes? You like the if-else ladder concept very much, it appears. That's awesome. So first, as I said, we need to accept, write the number in word. So here I will accept a number from the user, enter a number 0 to 9 from user. So sorry, enter between 0 to 9. If the number equal to 0, then I'm going to say print 0, else, else none equal to 1. Since whenever there are two operators, right, make sure there is no space. Okay, space is not allowed whenever you combine two operators together. So I'll just copy this whole thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So up to 9 I have done. If you do not enter anything between 0 to 9, you enter 10, 20. What I should say? I should say print invalid number, because this is not the number I was expecting from you. Now let me execute this. So if I enter, if I enter 5 over here, I get the answer as 5. If I enter a different number, let's say 8, I get an 8. If I enter 10 or 12, it says invalid number. So I hope everybody has understood. Can you quickly execute this code, everyone, and type done in the chat box? Then we will proceed further. Once you are done, you have to type done in the chat box. So I can see Shreya and Rajat are done. Rajat, please confirm. Okay, for you, Shreya and Rajat, I will give you a question. So what you have to do, you have to accept two numbers from the user and also one operator. So if it is a plus, you need to add the two numbers. If it's a minus, you need to subtract and so on. So please go ahead and do, Shreya and Rajat, those who have completed. Others, once you are done, you need to confirm by typing in the chat box. Actually, when I'm observing the chat box, I cannot see the smileys or the emojis. So please do not press the thumbs up. Or if you want to press the thumbs up, then I close the chat box. I won't be able to see the chat. I will only see the thumbs up. So now you can press the thumbs up, okay? If you are done. Shall I proceed, everyone? Okay, everyone. Now I am moving ahead, assuming the people are done. So let me copy this question. And this is kind of a calculator, right? I'm trying to build a basic calculator. Calculator. That's fine. So what you have to do, let me just put in the question here. So what is the first thing we need over here? We need the two numbers. So num1. Enter first number. Then num2. So again, it's an integer. So input, enter second number. Now what I want you to accept an operator. So input, enter operator. So when we are talking about the operator, let's also specify which operator we are looking for. So plus, minus, multiplication and division. Now based on the operation, so if operator equal to a plus, then what I have to do? I have to get the result. So result is equal to num1 plus num2. And also I can do the print over here. So print result is equal to now here I will go for elif. The remaining part is here. If I put up a minus, then this is minus and I get the result. So here I will just copy this for multiplication and division. Print invalid operator. Because if you are mentioning the operator, right, when you are saying something like other than plus minus division multiplication, I will say this is not an operator we are looking for. So now let's execute. So first number is, let's say 45, second number is this one, and I put a plus, I get the summation. I put a division, and if I enter some number and I put in a bracket over here, so it will tell me an invalid operator. So please try this out, everyone. Everybody, please complete this and press the thumbs up once you are done. In case of division, if the number, it is a float division. Bauji. So you will still get the result, no worry. So let's say number is 23 and second number is 89. I'm so sorry. 23 and something bigger. And I put a slash, so I will still get the result. Okay. And you can see Python has a very high precision. Fair enough. I purposely did not use the float division. Float division will give us 0. Yes, everybody. So quickly press the thumbs up once you are done. So I can see again Shreya and Rajat. Shreya and Rajat are very fast. Okay? They quickly complete everything so soon. Yes, everyone. Done, Bhavdeep. Janvi is also done. Very good. Bhavdeep is done. Very good. Yes, Ajit, Shubham, Shreya, please confirm. Rohit, Vihika, Vasant, Vivek, Lahorika, Satya, Subhash, Suri. Are you done? Okay, I'll just wait for 2 more minutes because many confirmation I have not yet got. Done? Very good. So this was about the effort ladder. Now let's try to solve one interesting program based on this knowledge that we have acquired till now. Let me just save this. Let's say a person goes for what I can say railway. He wants to travel and he is going for railway ticket booking with his family. Okay, so okay, let's take for individual single person. Okay, let's take for single person, only one person railway ticket booking. Now, when you go for ticket booking, right? Let's assume that the ticket price is 1,000. Let's assume that the price of the ticket is 1,000. So if I book the ticket, how much price I have to pay? Everybody, how much price I have to pay for booking a ticket where the price is 1,000? Or are there some conditions to decide the ticket price? Everyone has to pay 1,000 rupees only, or is there some condition we can apply? Everyone has booked ticket in railway, age wise. Perfect. So what is the condition? So for senior citizens, so for age greater than equal to 60, what is the rule? If they are senior citizens, then what is the rule? Half ticket. Very good. So can I say it is 50% for age uh, less than equal to 12 for children? So I think for children also it is half, but I'm not sure. So let me just, I mean, I wanted to free. It is not free, beta. You have to give ticket. You have to buy ticket, right? I just say, okay, 30% discount is there. Otherwise, otherwise, else, we can say 100%. Is the condition part clear, everybody? I'm assuming, okay, this may not be true, but I'm just taking it arbitrarily. Let's say it is some other ticket. So there they have put a condition. If you are a senior citizen, you will get 50% off. If you are a kid up to 12, you get 30% off. Otherwise, you have to pay full ticket. So let's say if I specify the age, hearing problem people. Okay. So physical disability, you mean to say? So what is the discount for them? Disability. If there is any disability, then what is the discount? I was not aware of this, Shreya. Thank you for the update. Maybe 30. Or let me use something different. Can I say 40%? Just to add one more condition. Okay, everyone. So this is the problem statement given. So I want you all to take 2 minutes. Do not use computer. Okay, I don't want you to type anything. I just want you to think for a while. How are you going to proceed with this program? Just think over it. Do not type anything. Just think over it. How you are going to go ahead with this question. Everyone. Enter the age first, then based on that we get the price. Then discount wise we generate price. Rajat and Shreya, I want you to rethink over this. Okay, please rethink. Read the question again carefully. Are you not missing on something? Just read the question one more time. Right, that's what Shreya and Rajat are also saying, right? But I said, read the question again. Please read the question again. Done with thinking, everyone? See, what you are saying is you will capture the age. That is fine, right? With the age, you will be able to capture this information, and this information. What about the disability? Can you know about the disability of the person based on the age? Will you be able to capture this information with age? You will come to know whether that person has got some disability, hearing disability, or any kind of problem that person has. Will you be able to capture that with the age information? Tell me. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Everybody? Oh, ma'am, there is something I will be doing. Yeah, I mean, some input we have to collect from the user. Everyone agrees with that? Do you all agree? Yes, please press the thumbs up. Only age is not sufficient for this program, correct? So we have to get that. Age is important, yes, but besides that, we have to ask for whether they have some other disability or not. So now, now one confusion I have over here. तुमसे बात करते करते, the time when I was talking to you, I realized, what if the person is a senior citizen and he has some disability? Then what? I was just thinking about it. I don't know. Let me put it in separate category only. So if they have a disability, they will go for 40%, or I mean, further it can be like whichever is bigger, they can go for that option, which type of discount they want. So in this case, let's go ahead and write the program straight away. So ticket underscore calculation dot py. All right. So first of all, we need the age. Yes, we need the age. Input. Enter the age of person. Okay. And I'm saying answer. Do you have any disability? Yes or no? So I'm asking a question to the person. Do you have any disability? The person might say yes, or the person might say no. So here, let me check. If answer equal to a yes, or I'm so sorry, or answer equals to a capital Y, that means yes, there is a disability. So here, I'm so sorry, ticket amount, right? I need the ticket amount as well. What is the actual ticket amount? So float So right now I'm putting up the discount as 0. So here I will say discount is how much? 40%. L. L if age is greater than equal to 60, then discount is 50%. L if age is less than 12, then the discount is 30%. Else, else means there is no discount. So anyways, that written discount is 0 already. So final price is equal to ticket amount minus ticket amount, ticket spelling, I made a mistake. Okay. Ticket amount multiplied by discount divided by 100. And as I said, if there are multiple calculations, what we can do is we can just put it in a bracket to avoid confusion. So print, you get a discount, or I will say please say final price. So let's test this code. So if the person's age is, let's say, 78, do you have a disability? I said no. What is the ticket amount? So just to make it simple, I'm taking 1000. The person age is 56. Yes, there is a disability. So if I take 1000, then you can see 40% discount. So everyone understood this problem? Can you please press the thumbs up to confirm that you are able to understand it? Yes, so please go ahead and complete this code and type D for done in the chat box. So again, the moral of the story is you have to read the question carefully, right? So done, everyone? Can everyone please press the thumbs up if you are done? I can see Shreya, Rajat. Okay, let me wait for 2-3 more minutes. Shreya and Rajat, can you please go ahead and try this? Let's say there is a person who comes in with 4 members. I mean, he has to book the ticket for 4 people. Then how will you proceed with the ticket calculation? Is the question clear, Rajat and Shreya? Right now we are with, we have done it for only one person, correct? But what if I want to book ticket for 4 people? I have 4 people in my family, right? So for 4 people, I have to book the ticket. So for everybody, we have to check for this condition, right? Accordingly, the ticket let's say there are 4 senior citizens. So for all 4 members, 50% discount might be there. 2 senior citizens, 2 normal age people, then different calculation and so on. So you have to do it for 4, or let me make it simple. Let's do it for 3 people. Okay, do it for 3 people. One family traveling with 3 people. How will you do the ticket calculation? This question is for Rajat and Shreya, not for others. Others will complete this task and press the thumbs up if you are done. So I can see, I guess Janvi is done. It was Janvi's thumbs up, I think so. So Bhavdeep, Shubham, Rohit, Vihika, Lahorika, Shiv Sanjeev, Shreya. Shreya is done, I think so. Subhash, Suri Kavi, please confirm. Are you done? Now, based on this understanding, you can go for the third assignment, that is on the results block. Okay. Once you all complete with the 3 assignments, then we will go for the assignment discussion. Okay. So can I expect that you should be done with the assignments by Wednesday? Monday. Today is Monday and Tuesday, right? 2 days I give you. And by Wednesday, can you all confirm you should be able to do the assignment, 3 assignments? One I already shared earlier. 2 more I have added. All right. So I think so many people are done. So I will now go for the question that I asked, ma'am. I'm in hospital. Okay. No issues. Take care. My assignment sent. Fair enough. Assignment I will check. So please don't worry about it. Let me focus on the training right now. Okay. Now I want to do the ticket calculation for how many people? 3 people. So for 3 people, I will have to repeat this task. This is for the first one, right? This is the second one and this is the third one. I'm repeating the whole course size. Now, this was my final price. So suppose I am booking the ticket. My final price will be the summation of this plus this and plus this. So let me have one total over here. Total is equal to 0. So what I will do is total plus, sorry, total is equal to total plus final price. Then again we are doing the calculation, total plus final price. Then again one more calculation. So please pay, and here I will be writing total. So in between whatever I am printing, I will remove. Whatever we were printing in between, that part I have removed. So let me just execute this. No. Now, so first let me just say Python ticket translation underscore 3. So age of the person. So let's say age of the person is 78. There is no disability. Ticket amount is 1000. So age of, again and again I should not be asking for ticket amount. I will change that. So here 50%, that means 500. Then the next time age is 56. There is no disability. Now third time the person age is so 500. Yes, no issues, Shubham. So 1000 plus 500. So 1500 is there. And then we have a person, age of the person is let's say 10. So I get there is no disability. So ticket amount is 1000. So, okay, one more time I asked 4 times I asked, I think so. There is some mistake. 1 minute. Ticket amount only I should be asking once, not again and again. So first of all, age of the person, final price, age of the person, final price, age of the person, final price. I think so we are good. Let me just cross check. Age of the person, 78, no disability. Ticket amount is 1000. Age of the person is 45, no disability. Age of the person is 56, no disability. So yes, it is coming up as 2500. Now it is correct. So did you all understand this question, everybody? Shreya and Rajat, understood? Others, can you please confirm? Simply copy, I just copy pasted everything. You can first ask for the ticket amount, then you can go for the remaining. I request everyone to please confirm this and complete this task. Quickly confirm, everyone. Yes, Lahorika, Subhas, Vihika. Are you able to understand this? Bhavdeep, Janvi, can you all please confirm? Yes? Okay. All right. So please complete this and press the thumbs up. So is it done, everyone? Shreya, we cannot take 1,000 for all the possibilities, right? So if my train is different, if my destination is different, the amount is going to change, correct? मैम अगर एक साथ एक इनपुट ले सकते हैं ना और कॉमन टिकट प्राइस रहता है ना सिर्फ डिसेबिलिटी फ्री ही अलग हो सकता है ना एक साथ हाँ ले सकते हैं ना श्रेया मैं जस्ट एक्चुअली मैं दूसरा कॉन्सेप्ट समझाने जा रही हूँ सो आई एम जस्ट बिल्डिंग अ बेस फॉर द न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट okay I'm just showing that how the code is getting repeated we can substitute it with loop so that is what is my agenda okay yes everyone can you please quickly confirm are we done please press the thumbs up okay so shall I move ahead now everyone shubham laurika lajorika suri prasanna everybody shall I proceed if you want me to wait just ask w I just type w in the chat box janvi bhavji rohit Vika. All right. So here we observe that we are actually repeating the same task so many times. So whenever there is a repetition, right? Just for let me take a simple example. So let's say I have to perform one operation, let's say print, and I have to print hello. And my requirement is to perform this activity maybe 10 times. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just repeat this task 10 times. But that is monotonous, right? Unnecessary duplication of the code. So what is the better idea? That I will write print hello. Okay. And I will write an instruction over here. Repeat 10 times. So I will write this one and I will have one instruction that repeat this task how many times? 10 times. That is my requirement. So whenever you want to perform this type of activity, we use the concept of looping. So looping is about iteration. Iteration. Iteration means repeat. Repeat. How many times? Maybe n times. I'm not sure. How many times? It may be n times. So we have to repeat a particular task. For that, we are using looping. Now in Python, we have two types of looping. One is the for loop. And the second one is the while loop. Just one more point, everyone. In Python, we do not have switch case and we do not have do while loop. So these two things we don't have in Python. I'm not going into detail like what is switch case, what is do while, because unnecessarily it will create confusion. So, but just I'm telling you that this is not present in Python. We have alternative for that, but we do not use do while or switch case in Python. Clear? Let's come to for loop. First, let's understand for loop. So, what is for loop? Generally, when I'm pretty sure that I have to perform a task, let's say 10 times. Okay, I have to perform a task 10 times. I'm pretty sure. So what is the surety I have? That when you say 10 times, right? So let's say I start with 1, start with 1. Then I say stop at 10. And then from 1, reach to 10 by doing a plus 1. So we have 1 plus 1, that will make it 2. 2 plus 1, that will make it 3. 3 plus 1, that will make it 4. Like this we are going. I'm repeating. I have to perform a task how many times? 10 times. So we are starting with 1. We have to move up to 10. From 1 to 10, I am reaching how? By using plus 10. This clarity I have. Before moving ahead, I just think about these things. If you have a clarity of this, then you should go for the for loop. Everybody is able to understand what I'm saying? What I said, looping is about repetition. I have to repeat. When you say you have to repeat, then you need to have a clarity, right? That how many times you have to repeat. From which point you will start, when you are going to stop, how will you reach from start to end? Or let me just rewrite this again. Some questions you should ask your mind. When to start? When to stop? How to reach from start to stop? So these are the questions you should be asking your mind. When you get a clear-cut answer for this, then for loop is the best candidate for the problem statement. So before I proceed, are we clear up to this point, everyone? Everyone is having a clarity? Okay, perfect. Now, before we understand the for loop or how to write the for loop, in Python, there is one concept of range method. Okay, we are going to learn the range method when we learn Python. So what is the range method? So first let me write the syntax. It says start, stop, and step. So let's understand this. So if I say range, I specify 1 as start, 10 as stop, and step as 1. So what range will do? It will start from 1. Okay, it will start from 1. Then the step, this part step. Step actually means plus 1. So plus 1 will make it 2. Plus 1 will make it 3, 4, 5, up to. Here it is saying 10, right? But it will stop at 9. Whatever you are writing here, it will stop 1 less over here. Let me write something other than this. Let me write here range. Okay, I'll write here 5, 20, and let me write here 2. So this time I'm saying start with 5, then plus 2, 7, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. And now 20 is the last one, so I'll stop at 19. So let me write it again. Range 3, 25, and let me give the step as 4. Can you please tell me what will be the answer for this, everyone? Okay, I can see some people are writing the answer. So we start with 3. So plus 4 will make it 7. Plus 4 will make it 11, 15, 19, 23. That's it. Then it is 25. So we need to stop before 25. So this is the answer. Till this point, if you are clear, can you please press the thumbs up to confirm, everybody? Now, sometimes I may go ahead and write a range, okay? And I specify, let's say 10, comma 5, comma 1. Now, before I proceed, please tell me everyone, can you read from 10 to 5 by doing a plus 1? Is it possible for us to reach from 10 to 5 by doing a plus 1? No, right? So for this particular case, Python will not show error but your output will be nothing. There is no error, but you will not see any output also. Got it? Nothing. Whenever you provide something which it is not going to, it is not able to do the calculation, it will simply stay quiet. That's it. Understood? Everybody? So just do an analysis. Is it possible to get some numbers? If no, then it will simply say, okay, I'll stop here. I will not proceed further. I hope this part is clear, everybody. So now my next question is, how can you reach from 10 to 5? If suppose my requirement is I want to reach from 10 to 5, what should I do? By doing +1, I cannot reach. We have understood that. So what should I do? Do a -1. Perfect. So what I have to do? Just make it minor. So we can also have a minus in the step. So let me ask you a couple of questions just to kind of practice. So if I ask you range 25, 3 minus 2, what will be the answer? Then you also tell me range 10, 30, and the range is 6. For the first and the second case, please tell me the answer. And let me ask one more. Range 10, 30 minus 2. These are the three cases. Okay, I can see some answers coming up. So let me just cross verify. So now we are going in the negative direction. So 25 minus 2 is 23, 21, 18, 15, and so sorry, minus 2 है ना, and minus 3 कर दिया, 19, 17, 15, and I will just go up to 5. Okay, I'm assuming that it is correct. 3 नहीं आएगा भावदीप. They have asked to stop at 3, right? Bhavdeep? So 3 will not be included. Understood? Yes. The next one is about 6, right? So 10, 16, 22, 28. That seems to be perfect. And what about this one? There is no answer. Yeah, it will be nothing. Yes, everyone, quickly perform this and confirm your answer. If you have understood it, you can also press the thumbs up. But you do it, right? At least once you do it, it will be clear in your brain. So now, how we go ahead and put it inside the for loop? Because without range method, I cannot proceed with for loop. So for something, some variable, let's say x in, and here I am saying range, and I specify here 1, 10, and let's say put 1 here. Then I am saying print x. Now, what does this mean? this part range will be substituted with a set of elements that is 1, 2, 3 up to 9. So what this is going to do now, I hope this part is clear. With this range, we got this set of number. So from this set of numbers, pick up the first number, store in X, perform this task. Pick up the next number, store in X, perform this task. Next number, X, perform. So what is going to happen when you start? 1. 1 will come over here, print 1. 2. 2 will come over here, print 2. 3 up to 9. So you will see the output like this. 1, 2, 3 up to 9 is the output we will get. So can you please run this program, everybody, and check out the output? Quickly run this code and check the output, everybody. Please confirm once you are done. Now, before I proceed further, this is kind of the sixth day. First day, anyway, I did the induction part. So, literally speaking, we have learned Python since 5 days, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today is Monday. So, what do you think? Like, what was your experience about learning Python overall this journey? Do you think can you see some progress in yourself, everyone? Yes, Rohit, Bhavdeep, Rajat, Shreya, can you please tell me in the chat box what do you feel? Do you see some progress in yourself while learning Python? It is my first lecture. Rohit, this is your first lecture, okay? No issues. So what about Bhavdeep is saying learning and growing per day? Great. Yes, what about others? Shreya and who else is there? Janvi, Vishika. Many students I think are new. I think so. Shreya, Subhash, Shubham, Prasanna, Google Drive, PDF, confirm. I will confirm, Lavrika. Don't worry. Okay, I will confirm. Very detailed and nice explanation, easy to grasp up. I know I have to use it for research work along with R for biological data analysis or revising things that is great boost for me. Okay, thank you so much, Shubham. Yes, ma'am, learn a lot from 0 to 5. Ma'am, I was afraid of logics in programs and because of you, I'm now able to understand. Okay, great, Shreya. Thank you so much for such lovely feedback. Yes, everyone, I have shared the attendance sheet. Specifically, the students. Okay, Subhash, thank you so much. Yeah, so I have shared the attendance sheet. Those who are new, I request you to please fill up the attendance sheet. And based on this, you will be getting access to whatever I am teaching and the previous recordings, everything will be shared through this email ID that you know, register through the attendance form. Okay, everyone. So shall I proceed? Okay. So now let me just move ahead. So loop underscore demo dot file. You pay attention to every student that the or every teacher should go with appreciated. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, so for x in range 1 comma 10, and here I'm specifying the step, and I said print x. So as I told you, it will start with 1, and we don't have to go up to 10, right? It will reach up to 9, and at 9 it will stop. So Python loop underscore demo dot file. So you can see the output. Now suppose I don't want the output in this format. I mean, I just want it to be in the one line. So here I have to use end that I taught you, I think, in the second lecture. So here we will get this type of output. Now, if you do not specify the last parameter, if you do not mention this, still the output is same. That means if you don't mention step, let me write it here. If step is missing, if step is missing, it is considered as 1. It is considered as 1. So whenever you see range, okay, and suppose I am writing here 10 comma 1. So what will you interpret? You will assume that this is 10 comma 1 comma 1. So here step is 1. So from 10 to 1, can I read? No. So this time the output is going to be nothing. Let's try this out. So if I write here 10 and I write here 1. So just observe the output, everyone. Can you see there is no output? Quickly go ahead and try this, everyone. Please confirm once you are done, everyone. You can press the thumbs up to confirm. So I can see Janvi confirming she's done with this. And also you are able to understand also? Everybody is able to understand? Okay. Now one more thing. It is also possible to skip the first parameter as well. Let me just write here. It is also possible that I skip the first parameter. So I can go ahead and simply write range and I can specify 5. If you write like this, then it is interpreted as 0, 5. It will start from 0. Default is 0, not 1. So here it will start like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the final result. Because the last one is also missing. Last one is missing. That means it will be 1. So this is the result I'm going to get. Can you quickly try this, everyone? Please press the thumbs up once you are done. Because once we understand the range method, then things become very simple for us. We can easily go ahead with the problems. So crystal clear clarity for range method is very, very important. So let's go ahead and solve a question based on this. So let's say I'll take a very simple example. Let's say I want to get the table of a number. For example, the number is 5. So 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. 5 multiplied by 2 is equal to 10. So this I'm going to perform like this. So this is the question, or this is the output expected. So my first question is, like when we were discussing about the looping, right? What was the first question I asked you? From where to start? Yes, everyone. What is the answer to this question? Where should I start from? 1. Second, when to stop? Where to start is 1, right? We have to start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have to start from 5. Okay, I got your answer. You were focusing over here. This is the one we have to focus, right? How many times? 10 times, right? So we start with 1, we go ahead with 10. Are we clear on this, everybody? I'm working, so can't go with code at this time, but understanding the lecture great and good. Okay, Shubham, no issues. But I expect that you practice it later. Whenever you get a free time, you'll practice it, right? Because only theory will not help. You have to write the code. That is where your confidence level will be high. Fine, Shubham? And I appreciate you are very sincere. So I really hope you can do the coding whenever you get a free time. So everybody, are you able to understand what I'm saying? We have to start from 1, then 2, then 3, up to 10. So we start from 1, we go up to 10. Everyone, are we clear on this? How will we reach from 1 to 10? By doing a plus 1. Now here I took the example of 5, but it can be anything, right? It can be 15, it can be 50 or anything. So this number is different, right? Main part is the looping part. So when we go for the range, so can I write here for I in range? Can I go ahead and write like this, everyone? 1, 11. Step I'm leaving because step is 1 by default. So we have to accept one number from the user. That number may be 5 or 50 or whatever. So number multiplied by I. Can I say this is my final result I'm expecting? So let me write here. This is my number. This is the I variable. And we are performing num multiplied by I. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Number is, suppose I said 5. So 5 into 1. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 3 is 15. And 5 into 10 is 50. So this is how it will be. Are we able to understand it? If everyone has understood this, please press the thumbs up. This part, if you have understood, please press the thumbs up. If you have not understood, okay, Shreya is saying not understood. Shreya, let's say I have to perform, the problem statement is to get the table of any number. The number can be X. Do you agree? it can be 1, it can be 10, it can be 15, it can be 20. Do you agree with me, Shreya? Yes? Okay. Now, whatever be the number, what is the first step? I have to multiply that number. Whatever be the number, I have to multiply that 1 to get my answer. So let's assume that the number is 12. So 12 multiplied by 1 is 12. Then I have to take the same number again and I have to multiply with 2 to get 24. So this way I will continue up to how many times? 10 times I will get 120. Are we clear on this, Shreya? So here, what is the fixed part? What is the fixed part? The number is fixed. It is not changing. But what is changing? What we are multiplying. This part is changing and this is generating the final answer. Now you have to focus over here. We are starting from 1, correct? We are starting from 1. Then from 1 we move up to 2. From 2 we move up to 3 and we move up to 10, correct? That is how we are proceeding. So the looping part that you apply will be over here. So if you want from 1 to 10, you want the result 1 to 10. So how will you write the range? Can I write the range as 1? You don't write 10 because it will stop at 9. I have to write here 11. Then only it will take me up to 10. And step 1. So step 1, if I don't write, it is also fine because by default the step is 1 only. So now are we clear on this? Okay. So what I'm writing final thing for I in range 1 comma 11. So one by one I'm getting the numbers. That number I, we are multiplying with some variables in num. So this is my original number and let me go ahead and print this to get the final answer. Right? So let's go ahead and execute this. So here I'm asking, let me use num. Enter a number for I in range 1 comma 11 and simply I am writing num multiplied by I. That's it. So Python table.py and if I enter the number 5, can you see this? 5, 10, 15 is the answer. I hope everyone is fine up to this part. Now, what if I want the answer in a different format? My requirement is to get the answer in a different format, right? So what is my requirement? I want the answer as 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. That is my requirement. Or 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25. So from where this 5 is coming? It is coming from num. From where this 5 is coming? It is coming from I. And from where this is coming? Num multiplied by I. So taking this, can we put this in the printf statement together? So now I am writing num just putting things together. Sorry. Quickly, can you go ahead and try this, everyone? Once you are done, please confirm by pressing the thumbs up. So now that we have done the basic for loop, we have understood. So as I have already mentioned, this week completely is very important. Tomorrow's session will be very important. Lot of interview questions I'm going to discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay. Very frequently asked interview question. Out of 10 interviews, in 3-4 interviews, these questions are usually asked from looping. Okay. So please be present in tomorrow's session. Chalo, so we will stop here for today. I will upload everything on the drive, and let me just confirm as Lahorika was asking me. So let me just confirm. Lahorika, I don't see any PDF from you. It is not uploaded. Can you please try and submit it again? Shubham Trivedi has also not submitted. All of you will submit the assignment over here, okay? Let me share the link one more time. I will share it in the WhatsApp group as well. So please mark your attendance sheet also. Let me share it here. Oh, sorry. Ma'am, mail my PDF. You are going to send an email, you are saying. Okay, let me just copy the link over here. On which mail ID you have sent, Lahorika? Can you please tell me? I've shared the drive link here, and I will also ID please. ID, you're not supposed to use the ID to mail it, you have to upload it on the drive, okay? Or else you just mark the attendance sheet, I will ask the team to help you out. Is it fine? Lahorika? Because see, for so many students, if they start sending the mail, it is difficult for me to manage, okay? So I request that let's follow this procedure. If you are facing any problem, just mark the attendance sheet. I will ask the team to connect with you about. Just try one more time, okay? Others are able to do it, so you should also be able to do it. And I'm sharing the attendance sheet one more time. So please mark your attendance, everyone. Just give me a moment. Attendance sheet. So that would be all for today's session. I'm just sharing the attendance sheet one more time. Just hold on for a second. I need to just copy it again. Hari, can you see the attendance sheet that I've shared just now? Please mark your attendance. And based on this, you'll be added to a WhatsApp group. So I'm sharing everything on the WhatsApp group as well. Okay, Hari? You get the previous recordings plus the link to the drive as well. All right. So that would be all for today's session. Let's stop here. We will meet tomorrow. Link is not highlighted. Link is not highlighted. And my PDF name enter tracing. So why Hari is saying it is not highlighted? Maybe just you can try copying it, Hari, and paste it on the browser. Okay? Because I can see here, right? On my screen, it is clearly visible and I can just click over it and I can open it. So I request you to please copy it and try pasting it in the browser. That should help you. Okay, Hari? Chalo. So bye everyone. See you tomorrow. Take care everyone. Have a good day. Unable to copy also. Okay. Can you click on the drive link? Just try, Hari. Are you able to click on the drive link? From the phone, I think so it is difficult. Maybe you can try from a laptop. Or send me your number. I will ask the team to, access. Ma'am, mail confirm. Mail, where are you sending the mail, my dear? I did not share my email ID, Lahorika. You want me to share the email ID? Can you please send your number, Lahorika? I will ask the team to get in touch with you. Okay, Subhash. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Others can leave. I will just resolve the doubt of